Hey, in the name of accountability, here I am. I've decided to show up. I've tried to I have been talking myself out of this all day. It's been an interesting day. It's been an interesting couple of days. I seem to have developed this pattern that after a retreat, I have a little meltdown, little meltdown, where a lot of my insecurities and not good enough shit seems to come up. A couple of theories on it. One of which is that, through us receiving a whole heap of appreciation, which I seem to do after after a retreat, in the wind up to retreat, everyone's saying thank you and how much they da 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 da. It basically stirs up and triggers my not good enough stuff from within. Hey Shaz, which then percolates through and comes out the next couple of days in a bit of a tantrum. So today I've pretty much had a mental health day. Basically, haven't done so much. I did a little bit this morning. I just did a little bit then editing together a awesome collaboration that my brother Rob and I did. Not my real brother. But my brother Rob and I, plays the guitar, he's an awesome sound healer. He's also a hypnotherapist and neural linguistic programmer or whatever, NLP. So a top bloke and a good friend. And so we did an awesome yoga nidra, like a deep relaxation. Went for 50 odd minutes. I know because I just edited it together at the retreat in a yurt with about 20 odd people lying on the floor in front of us. And I just edited it together because I recorded us both separately this year and it's come out awesome. So I've just posted that off to Rob to get his approval, and then I'll be, with any luck in the next day or two, have it up for sale. So I did get that done. But other than that, I spent a few hours in bed. I went to the gym. I've done some eating. And I've done very little else. So I did lead a meditation this morning as well. So even, it's funny, what I consider a not very productive day, I still did, some awesome things. But anyway, it's been difficult, and I did have to have a little meltdown, a little moment or several. So I'm showing up to let you guys all know that is not abnormal for anyone. Doesn't matter how good a facilitator you are or where you are in your spiritual practice, you should expect or not at least get down on yourself if you have a little meltdown, a little breakdown to break through. We have to let this stuff come up. We have to acknowledge it. We have to speak to it. And sometimes we just have to rest and digest our way through it, find allowance, choose to accept that we're not very functional when we're in the depths of that BS, when the emotional stuff is very thick. And best thing we can do is compassionately take ourselves off and let ourselves process. So, my friends, and the other thing I've done is I put my back out. Just doing something very simple like feeding the chickens, I managed to tweak my back. So obviously there's a lot of not supported coming up with all of this emotional BS about not being good enough and not being appreciated. So nothing that a few homeopaths and a good night's sleep won't fix is my expectation anyway. So, but there you are, my friends. Much love. Bye for now. Have a good one.